Hi, it's Tom with Digital Foundry, giving a look at how performance compares between PS4 and Xbox One on Fallout 4's patch 1.02. This update arrived earlier this week, and on each console it's clearly a benefit to the game's frame rate, if not a complete solution to all its problems. In Corvega, for example, this opening hallway area now runs far better on the newer patch, with PS4 pretty much holding a 30 FPS and Xbox One only dipping slightly under. They're both improved over the 25 FPS drops we saw before, but Sony's machine does push ahead in this case, and overall we're looking at an improvement on both sides. Pressing further on into this factory, and it's business as usual. There are hefty hits to the 20s on each, but again PS4 enjoys a performance lead across most of this section. And likewise, when we reach the high rises of the factory itself, where an overview of Lexington pushes the rendering range of each, PS4 demonstrably produces a smoother return on this spot, even while in battle. In fact, PS4's improvements over the last patch really bear mention, especially out of Corvega. In our last test we focused on the factory, but areas beyond it also show a huge upgrade in frame rate on PS4. In this Deathclaw battle, for example, the blood splatter and dust effects once caused huge drops on its day 1 patch, but on update 1.02, PS4 is getting a practically perfect 30 FPS reading from the game. It brings it right up to speed with Xbox One in this area, a high priority for Bethesda perhaps, given shootouts with heavy alpha effects like this took their toll on PS4 in particular. But now it's no longer the case, and the refresh is much more even-handed on 1.02, with Sony's machine enjoying the spoils. Likewise, for other more complex battles with multiple enemies, PS4 gets a lot out of this latest patch. We're still looking at some pretty obvious drops, but it's still clearly better than it was before. All of which is to say, the one area of weakness Sony's machine had on launch, by comparison to Xbox One, is now addressed. Put side by side then, PS4 and Xbox One are either neck and neck on approaching new areas in the world, or PS4 just creeps ahead. Unfortunately, Xbox One's stuttering issue casts a shadow over these tests, something that remains on patch 1.02 when entering new areas or switching guns. We go into more detail about this in our other analysis. Even in testing two separate Xbox One machines on patch 1.02, there are massive hitches to play we don't get on PS4. There's lots more analysis footage to show, so we're happy to leave you with the rest. Our lasting thoughts on this latest update though is that it benefits PS4 players more than those on Xbox One. It brings the console up to par in heavy battles, and with both updated, we're often looking at a PS4 advantage in matching tests. Anyway, that's it for now. Like and subscribe if you found this useful, and look forward to catching you in the next one.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, crying out loud.
I got orders.